So I have my beautiful R8 standing here with the new rims, and I got some mail today. A guy in Shanghai, I think, it's called something about Miata parts, that they had this carbon fiber rear ducktail for the R8 in stock. So this is not the original packing, it was really nice packed.
That was a good swinging. Groove is cat that ever stomped this sweet.
It's actually really flawless. It's hard to see if it's real carbon fiber or it's some wrapping with epoxy layers on top. But they assured me that it was real carbon on top of glass fiber. And now I will unscrew this one. First of all, I need to take this one off. And secondly, I need to take the original air vent spoiler something off. Then we can start mounting this one. This is real carbon all the way. I don't know if you can see all the weaving, but it's really dirty, of course, because I didn't wash the car before I started to do this. So there is a lot of videos on YouTube how to remove this one, but I can show you how I think it should be done. You need to unscrew all the bolts under, in the front and on this side, and then you can just slide it out and unplug the cables, and I think it will pop right out. So when you're going under here, you need a smaller tool. This small guy is the perfect match for this to be unscrewed. So as it looks for me, that the best way to do this without removing this, you can just slide it to the left or right and take it up on this side and just slide it the other way, and it will pop right out. So the plug for the spoiler, to unplug it, it's under here. Now it's loose. I had to take this bracket off because I could not see that this one was still stuck on the plug. So if I just removed that one, it would have gone through this hole. But it was only 3 bolts, really easy to unplug. Maybe I have to put this one back, I'm not sure, or I can just leave it like this and store it for later. But now it's fitment time. So this will not work. I can see that it needs to come a little bit more backwards because I cannot close the lid. I can make bigger holes here and it will come naturally more backwards. If I can make this ducktail work on my car, I will be rewarded with a really awesome rear end of the R8. So stick to the end and check it out. Actually, this gap is really nice, and this one also is following the hatch, so also it's really nice. Air vents, it's gone when you put this one on. So if you're in a warm area, I think in track days or maybe driving it really hard, it could be some problems, but where I'm living on the North Pole, it's no problem. So overall, it looks really nice. 400 bucks. It's a great deal. Not too big. It has the right angle. I didn't clean this, but I will do it afterward. These holes, it's better that it's like this, that it's too small, because I think you need to adjust it on each and every car. Here you can see I had to adjust a lot, but if these holes were too big, or maybe not there at all, I think this is better, because then you can measure and you can try closing the hatch or the engine cover, so it will fit onto the ducktail. And also here you can see I did some drilling, so I had some adjustments, and this one. It's not so visible, and it doesn't matter because a lot of cars have this in like original adjustment. And as I said before, some air will come out here, here, and now a little bit will come out from the little gap from here. And if not, I think there is a way to drill holes here, and you could make some holes maybe under here or here if you are crazy. Then you will have the same air vent effect that the OEM have. I think also under here, because this one is hollow, so if you make some holes here, it will air out the warm air from the engine. Nice finish on the carbon. This carbon on the ducktail is actually so good that first I thought that it was just wrap with epoxy resin on top, because they did such a fine job laying down the carbon fiber. And I know it's really hard because you get some twinkles or stretching or something in the fibers, but as you can see, it's really flawless, and they did a really good job. They made this in 2 pieces, so you can maybe see the line here is where they glued the parts together and they put resin on top. But that's how they need to do it, because you cannot make this one in one mold, or you have to split the molds. But anyway, it doesn't matter if you have this small edge here. Maybe nobody would have noticed if I didn't tell. So it's going all the way around. It doesn't matter. Really nice part. I also needed to drill up the holes here just a little bit. I will also take this off and make some mountings here for the rear view camera, and then I will do the last adjustment on the stock bumper. So I think the car looks really great. It's good fitting on the part, and yeah, I recommend it for $400.